And here we go, bringing you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Randall with the drive. Pass to Gobert. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. Into the lane. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. EA?
Allie, thank you.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Holmgren. And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys and maybe alter some of the game plan. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Inside. DiVincenzo. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Here's SGA, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
To the paint. Gobert, no good. Thunder leading by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Right wing. Now here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. The shake. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 5-point game. Here's SGA. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Here's Gobert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, as they'll call it.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
On the wing, SGA. The three is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
The drive by DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards cutting inside. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you, Brian.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE. He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Randall with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And it's Randall with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And here's Caruso outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
And down it goes. 2 points. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
On the wing, SGA. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Reed. Edwards looking it over. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Dort with it, picked up by Reed. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Caruso. Jumps up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Caruso outside. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And Caruso drops them both. 12 seconds left to the second period. It's Edwards on the wing with 2 seconds left. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaker.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Outside McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Here's Wallace. Driving in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Thunder leading by 14. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. That one's good for 2. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Reed can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Dort. Launches a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Reed sets a screen. Edwards with it. Hartenstein covering. Kept alive by Minnesota. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Dort going inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you see the acceleration from Dort. Just a great athlete.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Reed sets a screen. It's Edwards with a drive. It's Edwards on the wing. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, B.A., way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989. They're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
So it's both teams making substitutions here to win the drought. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Pass to Caruso. Back to SGA. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Dort. Here's Holmgren. Guarded by Miller. Shoots from 12. No good. A bit long that time. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's McDaniels. To the inside. Gobert, no good. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here he goes. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Here's the break. And here's Caruso outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And here's KD for 3. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Now Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to Durant. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
For three, Van Vliet. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George. And stolen by Thompson. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And here are the Rockets now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Shot clock at 5. Baseline jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Eason. The putback outside for Durant. No good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Outside Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
You see the physical attributes that Holmgren has in the paint. Size and energy make it easy for him to find shots.
Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, SGA. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Now here's Durant. And Holmgren pulls it down. Here's Dort. No good from outside. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City.
For the Thunder, 12.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. A putback. The kick out to Williams. Here he goes. And Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
And he doesn't just go to the reverse. He goes to the double clutch reverse.
Ooh, you've got to have guts to try that move. Now, here's Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Holmgren. The Rockets pull it in. And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the move.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Thompson. Durant with a wide-open look. Buries it from three-point range. KD's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets. And here is Dort. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Thompson misses. Thunder trailing by 4. SGA with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. The kick out to Williams. So the wing on the left. Oklahoma City moving it around. Sinks the triple. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the wing. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Here's Durant. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency where you always look to.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Fade away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. KD's got 15 points.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Holmgren the screen. Inside. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Back to Holmgren. Shot to stop the run. Excellent defense there from Smith.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rockets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant.
That's good from Durant. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Thunder making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
From deep, SGA. And so we wrap up the first half. The Rockets on top. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Durant. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Okogie misses. Under trailing by 10. Right side, SGA. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Dort. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's SGA.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
Substitution on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Capella. And it's good, 2 points. Capella's got his first basket.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Wallace outside. And Capella sends it back. The Rockets shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Joe. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Joe. Offline with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Şengün. Bank shot, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. 1:36 left to play in the third. Now Joe. Scoreless thus far. The shot by Williams, no good. Rockets leading by 9. Pass to Şengün. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now here's Williams. Back to Williams. To the middle. To end the cold streak. And it's Williams laying it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Şengün with a wide open look. Again, Şengün missing. Higgins outside. Wallace right side. Latrey. It's rebounded by Houston. Diving in.
Now Josh Okogie off the dribble drive. Great composure. Wow.
Under trailing by 9. Outside Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Here's Şengün. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 7. We'll get right back to the action.
Oklahoma City, 29.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Oklahoma City now. 7-point differential. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. And slam dunk by SGA.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And that's 10 points for Chet Holmgren. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't jam it through. Rockets leading by 4. Back to Van Vliet. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
KD looking around. Oh, they get it back. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Count the basket. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Left side Durant. Fires the three. Can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down it goes for three.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
The screen from Thompson. Thompson. Outside Durant. It's in. His shot is pure.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. It feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there. Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
It's stolen by Eason. And it's the Rockets on the break. Poke loose. It's stolen by Dort. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And it's SGA penetrating. It's tipped. It's stolen by Eason. Thompson. And a great assist as they pick up an easy two on the fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy. Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Holmgren. Williams outside. Now Holmgren. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to stay in game.
This is Van Vliet. And stolen by Caruso.
Well, he just threw that pass up for grabs. I mean, and that's never a good idea.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here. Thompson. And he jams it in.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
It's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
SGA. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were up.